what's happening? Okay, anyway, let's save that. Hi, hello, my name is Tony. I'm 27. Grew up in the Greater New Orleans area. What I'm coming to YouTube to talk about is everything. I mean, you know, I want to connect with like-minded individuals and talk about some things. Really, you all, this year, let's talk about this year. This year, 2020, for a lot of people, it's probably like scary because so many things was happening back to back. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, kicking off in January with Kobe's death, and then like going from there, like even just because he's a big idol, I'm saying I used him because that was like the big kickoff for a lot of people that realized. And then as it went on, you know, everything kind of was going smoothly. Then all of a sudden we got a pandemic that's going on with the coronavirus or whatever. It has definitely been one of those like inclining type of things for people I know. And I paid attention to people's reactions. And see, me, what is so crazy is, okay, but like I would say the beginning of this year, the end of last year, I felt like my anxiety was like at its all-time high. So I was having like a lot of like worries and anxiety attacks and all. But this year, y'all, when I set off for 2020, I decided to make my slogan, it's personal. And I'll explain why. But I made that slogan, not made it, but you get what I'm saying? Like, that's the slogan I went with, I'm gonna say, for my journey, my life, for as far as the year 2020 goes, you know, I'm constantly evolving, but as far as the year 2020 goes, it's personal. And my friends, like a group of my friends, they decided to put together, I'm gonna say as a collective, because we decided to put together, it was like a, kind of like a New Year's resolution type party on a slick. I mean, I don't even know if I want to call it that, but really like setting the intention and setting goals, and not really goals, because I don't really like to go by goals, I'm gonna be honest with you. So I'm gonna say set the intention and speak the things that you want to happen for the year 2020, okay? And you could call it goals. Everybody group it in different forms. I just don't like to call mine goals. But anyway, so we all brought like our journal, our paper or whatever you had, and ideas or whatever you had to talk about, like for yourself, to the table basically. You didn't have to talk about it if you didn't want to, but we talked about it. But anyway, mine, I named it and I titled it, it's personal. And I'm not even gonna lie to you, when I set that intention, I put all my being into it. Like, I'm like, no, I don't care what nobody says, what nobody does, how they do it. But what I'm gonna do for myself is make this personal. It's personal. Every decision that I make for the year 2020, not just 2020 and beyond, I'm just saying this. Every decision that I make, every way that I react to whatever happens, my reactions, you know, whatever ideas I come up with, whatever I set intentionally this year, starting this year, I should say, I said it's personal. Whether that's relationship-wise, business-wise, it doesn't matter. It's personal. And I did that for myself. Like, I thought about it, but I don't think I thought so far into it, like in detail. But I knew for sure, like for some reason in my heart, it was like, it's personal. Like, and I promise you, you can ask my friends, I'll talk to like my close friends. I'm like, you know, this year, whatever I do, whatever intention I set, it's personal. And it's nothing against anybody else. It's just a personal thing for me. And what I meant is, when I started, like, it started unfolding, I should say, like the detail of what I meant. I knew for sure that I wanted to, it's a vision that I have for myself, set myself up for this vision that I have, you know, and I just didn't want anything to come in and try to affect that vision that I see for myself, like that I'm looking at, that I'm seeing for myself. I don't need anybody interrupting that vision, if that makes sense. And you know, other than that vision that I have for myself, it's everything else. It all lines up to the vision for myself. Let me say that, because I was like, don't get me wrong, being in a relationship is fine. It's all fine and dandy. I have nothing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong with that. But if I had to choose whatever I like, if it boiled down to me having to choose anything, I'm gonna choose and bet on me. Okay, at the end of the day. It took me a long time to get to that mindset, but it's not a selfish mindset. And if you think it's selfish, then that's on you. But it's for myself to set up. I have people rooting for me. I have people probably praying on my downfall. But what I'm saying is, like, when I set out that intention, like I said, being in a relationship is all cool and fine and dandy. But I have nothing against, you know, being in a relationship. But it's just like, if you're not lining up with my goals and my purpose and what I'm trying to do, and even by me explaining, like I should say, I don't have the energy and the space and the time, the capacity to sit there and try to fix it and work you in there. Like, I'm either you with me and you might not even see the end goal, but you rooting me on. That's what you need. Just root me on, support me, do whatever you got to do. But like I said, if I had to choose and I had to bet on somebody, it's gonna be on myself. And it's so crazy for me to say that, because I've always been the person that like to make sure everybody else is set up for success, build them up, like make sure you good. I'm here. I'm building you up to help you. Not saying that I'm the reason why you were up, and I'm gonna help you, because that's just how I've always been. I want everybody around me to succeed, and I wasn't putting enough into myself, so I could just like, this year is personal, and let me tell you, every time something tried to come up or come, like, you know, in between my vision that I do have for myself, I had to remind myself of that slogan. It's personal. And I'm like, Tony, you said it. It's personal. And you know what? Nobody and nothing can sway me off of that. It's personal. I'm going to do the work to get to where I need to get to be where I need to be, to build that foundation. I'm in the middle of building, okay? Building the foundation, a solid, rock solid foundation. And that started with me building the inner self, okay? And I'm just excited, okay? There's a lot of things that I'm excited for, that I know are coming to fruition, that are gonna come to pass, I should say. It's a lot of things that I know that's happening. And what's so crazy is, no, I don't know how a lot of things are, how it's going to happen, I should say. But I know it's happening, if that makes sense. And if you understand, you understand. We're not going to get deep into that today on this video, like right now. But because I'm supposed to be just like, you know, introducing myself. But I'm just letting you know that my goal that I originally set out for myself was that it's personal. I have a vision, and I know I got to get there. And I'm going to get there. And I'm there. I'm just catching up, you know? Like, I'm getting there. Like, I see it all around me. But other than that, 2020 is the best year yet. I know nobody's gonna agree with that. I'm not gonna say nobody. A lot of people are not gonna agree with that, but for me, it's the best year yet. I needed this downtime. I needed this peace of mind. I needed to work and connect with my, you know, with my higher self. I needed to, like, you know, talk to God. I needed to, like, I needed it. I needed this. I'm just being honest with you. I needed it. I was just like, I felt like I was going through like a, oh my God, like a mental breakdown on some, you know, some stuff. a mental breakdown. If that's what it felt like, at least. Work was becoming overwhelming. Daily life was becoming overwhelming. Like, as far as relationships, family, all that. Like, those relationships, you know, everything was becoming overwhelming. And for me, when something becomes overwhelming, I'm not going to give up all the way. I'm just going to really, like, stay to myself, pull away from everything and everybody around me, because I don't like to bring my problems on other people. That's just always how I've been, but we'll talk about that later. But I needed this. God knew I needed this pandemic. I know it's a lot, but it's a beauty in the struggle, and I definitely believe that, and I needed it. But my name's Tony. I am her. This is me. And I'm just here for the ride. But anyway, I'm gonna take y'all along. We're gonna talk about everything, as far as things that are unfolding in life, and I'm excited, and I hope you are too. And go handle your business.